Hey everyone, it's Ivan, kitbachelor.com, out here today to share with you a buddy's rifle setup.
So Colton down at Thunder Ranch, just got off the range deck, talking with Ivan here real quick. This is a rifle I've been running a little while. Just a quick breakdown on it. I kind of call this like my 80% gun. It doesn't do everything perfect, but it does a lot of things really well. And the cool thing I like about this, all the stuff on here, which I'm going to go over, the rifle's about 10.2 pounds, which is actually pretty legit considering all the stuff I got on there. So working my way down, running a can. I like running a can. I don't know that you need to do it all the time, but it is really nice, especially when you show up and everybody's got a suppressor. Again, like, it's kind of the golden age of suppressors. Just get one. It's not a big deal. They're really cool. The rifles run a little bit dirtier. There's some different maintenance. There's different style cans and stuff like that. But one thing I really like about this Q can, it's very light and it does what I want it to do. So running a suppressor, Q can, working my way down. This is a 16-inch gun from Q that I've been running quite a while. On it, I've got an NGAL, not the best laser, but I do like the fact that it's pretty lightweight and the form factor is nice for on this particular setup. Again, I can do night vision with it. It works pretty well. It's, again, not the best one, but the profile's cool for this particular setup. Moving my way back, SureFire slash Modlite OKW setup on there, and I'm running it just the button. I've kind of gone away from pressure pads for the most part. One of the annoying things about the NGAL is you kind of got to reach forward in order to get the fire control. But again, it's not my primary like night gun, so it can do it. It's not perfect, but it works pretty good. Again, no pressure pads. I just like a straight up button. One of the things that I've been doing more and more is having a rifle that I can do a lot of things with. So this kind of fits the bill. I do put a piece of Picitinny on the bottom of every one of my rifles so I can run a bipod if I needed to. I can also take it off. And a chunk of ARCA is cool because a lot of tripod stuff. So again, I might shoot this at distance. I might do some up close stuff with it. It serves a lot of purposes, right? So I'll talk about the sling here in a sec. One of the things you're going to see, most of us feel this way, is there's a lot of redundancy on the rifle. So what I mean by that is I've got a primary optic. So Vortex 1 to 10, it's pretty good. It does a lot of things cool. We shot it out to 700 the other day, and it's totally capable. No parallax adjustment. There's some pros and cons, but it's a solid optic. Then on top of that, I'm running a red dot at 12 o'clock. That's kind of become my preference these days because it's ambidextrous, but also I can use it under night vision to aim passively and do some stuff like that I can't necessarily do with a 12 or a 45 degree offset. So I've been doing that quite a bit. There is a little bit of height over bore, but you can get used to it. It's not that big a deal. Then past that, I do have iron sights on the gun. They are zeroed, they're 45s, but again, working my way from priorities, it's going to be like the main optic, then maybe the 12 o'clock dot, then probably the laser, which works pretty good even in daylight because it's a super bright laser even though it's red. Then the 45 degree offset, and the OKW is actually a pretty good aiming device if I need to do so also. So a lot of redundancy in the rifle, but again, I can pretty much do anything I want to do with it. Nothing else weird on it. I have a Geissele trigger on it. I run PMAGs. I like the little guys that the Magpods. I run these on most of my mags. It really helps making a monopod. Been around a long time. Really cool piece of kit. Standard safety. I like a 90 degree throw or as close to it as I can get. That's just a personal preference. Magpul furniture, that's cool. I do put a piece of pick back here or like the ARCA bag riders, and that just helps if I'm using this gun for distance for a bag or something like that. Ambidextrous charging handle. Charging handles have come a long way over the years. This is a Radian. The Radians are good. The Geiseles are good. I do like having an ambidextrous charging handle. Other than that, I don't put a whole lot of Ambi stuff on the gun. This one happens to have an Ambi safety, but I could take it or leave it. It's not that big a deal. Other stuff, I do have a bubble level on it. That's again so I can get rid of cant if I'm trying to use this gun at distance, which occasionally I do. One of the things that I like about the gun, again, I typically run the sling just like this. This is a Centrifuge Sling. I like the adjustment on it. You can pull and push. Most of the time I'm gonna run the sling from all the way back here to all the way forward on the rail. That gives me a lot of movement in the sling if I just have it around my neck. I can also wrap into it and do a bunch of stuff like that if I need support. However, I do like the idea that I can have multiple attachment points on the rifle to where I can change it up and do different things based upon what I want to do with the rifle. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I do recommend, if you're going to put all this stuff on there, you have the ability to take it on and off. So in the pistol grip, I do keep a wrench, which is a half inch wrench, so I can swap optics and do things like that. Again, I witness mark everything because we've seen it the last couple days. Stuff falls off, weird thing happens, snow gets stuck and stuff, and so I never want my equipment to hold me back. So I've got a rifle I can do a lot of things with. It's not perfect in everything, but it allows me a lot of flexibility. So I can grab one rifle and I can do just about everything with it. And that's kind of the way I'm going. Make sure you attach your QDs correctly, because it's awfully embarrassing if your rifle falls off. So really that's about it. Pretty solid rifle, shooting some pretty good groups out of it, and I like it a lot. So there you go.
Always enjoy getting to hang out with my buddy Colton, one of the staff members down at Thunder Ranch, and get to shoot together. Always a good time. And I always enjoy seeing, honestly, just different people's setup as far as how they have their rifle set up. And you will largely see when you talk to different people, just some trends as far as like, hey, this probably makes sense. This is probably what right looks like. Then you'll see little nuanced things because, hey, I want to make sure I'm able to do this because maybe there is a special use case here or there. But yeah, cool seeing people go through their setup and kind of the how and why that they have it set up the way they do. But if you're interested, there'll be links down below. You can check out kind of that whole build and everything like that. And yeah, as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.